India's biggest IPO of the year opens today. SBI Fund Management, the company that runs SBI Mutual Fund, is looking to raise nearly 11,700 crore rupees through its public issue. Its IPO is entirely an offer for sale, meaning existing shareholders will be reducing their stake rather than the company raising fresh capital for expansion. State Bank of India and its joint venture partner Amundi, which is Europe's largest asset management company, both are expected to sell part of their holdings through the issue. But for millions of investors, the most important detail is not actually the size of this IPO, it is a reservation. The company has set aside a dedicated portion of shares for eligible State Bank of India shareholders, giving them a separate route to apply for the IPO. Up to 1.3 crore shares have been reserved under this category, representing roughly 750 crore rupees worth of the issue. That has led to a simple question. If you own SBI shares, are you automatically eligible? Well, the answer depends on one crucial date. Watch this video till the end to get all the answers. But first, let's start from the start. Most IPOs are divided into different categories. There is a portion for institutional investors, another for retail investors, and a separate allocation for certain eligible groups. In the SBI Funds Management IPO, a dedicated shareholder reservation has been created specifically for eligible SBI shareholders. This means qualifying investors can apply under a category reserved only for existing owners of SBI stock. The logic is straightforward. Since SBI is one of the promoters selling shares in this IPO, its shareholders are being given preferential access to a part of the issue. So, are you eligible for this preferential treatment? First of all, you do not become eligible simply because you buy SBI shares, say today. According to the RHP or the red herring prospectus, only investors who were SBI holders on the record date linked to the IPO filing are eligible under the shareholder reservation category. Investors who held SBI shares on or before 7th July and were shareholders as part of the RHP filing date of 8th July qualify for this category. In other words, if you bought SBI shares after that cutoff date, you may still apply for the IPO as a regular retail investor but not under the shareholder quota. Now, what if you are eligible according to this criteria? Well, does this guarantee allotment? No. A reserved category improves your chances because you are competing with a smaller pool of eligible applicants. But it does not guarantee that shares will be allotted. If applications under the shareholder category exceeds the number of shares reserved, allotment will still be determined according to the IPO allotment process. The reservation creates an advantage. It does not create certainty. Now, what if someone wants to apply both in the reserved as well as the general category for this IPO? Well, eligible SBI shareholders can apply under the shareholder reservation portion, but they can also submit an application under the regular retail investor category subject to applicable rules and investment limits. This is one reason why shareholder quotas often attract significant attention amongst investors. Many market participants view this as an additional opportunity to improve allotment odds. Now, why is the SBI Fund Management IPO attracting so much attention? Well, partly because of the company itself. SBI Funds Management is one of India's largest asset management and oversees one of the country's biggest mutual fund businesses. The IPO is expected to raise about 11,693 crore rupees, making it the largest public issue of 2026 so far. It is also arriving at a time when India's mutual fund industry continues to expand, driven by rising retail participation and steady SIP inflows. For many investors, the IPO offers exposure to a business that sits at the center of that growth story. So keep your eye on SBI Funds Management that is opening for its IPO today.